What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a little while, unfortunately. I've been super busy pretty much throughout the summer and everything. Just kind of hadn't had a whole lot of time. And as you can see, unfortunately, where the R7 used to sit, it's just a bunch of junk there now. So we did get rid of the R7, unfortunately. Like I said, I was just kind of super busy with the summer. It was sitting, all that stuff. Things happened, whatever, got rid of it. Someone is off enjoying it right now. And obviously, as you can see by the thumbnail, this is gonna be a little bit different video than what we usually post, which is kind of like motorcycle kind of content. I should have kind of thought this through because my vision really was to just have like projects, whether it was a motorcycle or a car or whatnot. And that is exactly what we have here today. I did purchase a slightly wrecked vehicle off of Copart. It's nothing like a special vehicle or anything like that. It's just kind of like I said, slightly damaged vehicle. Something that looked fairly easy, just to kind of fix it real quick, flip it, ship it down the road or whatever as, like I said, just a project or whatever. So I don't know, I kind of thought about maybe like, I guess, rebranding the channel or just changing the name and the logo and stuff like that, just to something else that doesn't really mean like motorcycle specific. Because I think I will do kind of some of these little, you know, rebuilds here and there that I'll do on the channel when I pick those up or whatever. But anyways, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Should I kind of change the name of the channel if I, you know, sort of do, you know, videos like this or whatever? But I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, we gotta go run pick up this car. And so got the trailer all loaded up. We're going to check over everything real quick, make sure all is good, hop in the truck and head that way. Luckily, it is not too far from us. It's right down the road, so that's another reason why I decided to pick up a little project from there, because it's right down the road. So anyways, let's hit the road. All right, we just got our little handy dandy vest. Let's go toss this bad boy on the trailer. There's this little Altima that I just bought. You can see obviously the brunt of the damage is right here in the front. Kind of going back a little bit. And the door kind of got hit a little bit right here. And I think there was another little spot right here somewhere. Somewhere over here. Anyways, really nice little car. Fairly clean. Pretty clean. About 59,000 miles. But yeah, this is gonna be the little project. Let's get it all strapped down and everything and get it back to the house. conned into making a pit stop. Now that I feel like absolute crap, as you can, front tire, she's popped off the bead pretty good. Conveniently, behind this Waffle House right here, you can't really see behind the trees, but there's a little used tire shop there. So what I think I'm gonna do is run this tire over to him. For right now, if I can just get that either back on the bead or maybe just a used tire, just enough to where I can move the car around and everything when I'm rebuilding it, that would be great. So let's hop over there real quick, see what he can't do. Unfortunately, our little mission with the tire was a tad unsuccessful. As you can see, the tire is still pretty much the same. He gave it a good shot, and unfortunately didn't notice it at first, but on the back side of the sidewall of the tire, there's a big hole in it, so it wouldn't hold air or anything like that. So I was thinking about just you know, having them toss a used one on there or something like that, but unfortunately they didn't have one. And to put all new tires on it right then and there, they would have to order it. So wasn't no point in messing with it right now. I think what I'm gonna do is just toss the spare on here for right now, just so I can move it around and all that here while rebuilding it and everything, and that should be fine for now. And then, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and jack this bad boy up, and hopefully there's a spare in the back. Hopefully it's aired up, and get that tossed on. All right, so I'll have to go back and look, but I think, I could be wrong, but I think this car may have been wrecked also before this wreck here. Because I don't think, or I don't know what happened here. If you can see that, that's kind of gouged in really bad right here. Maybe that's not due to the wreck, I don't know, because everything else looks kind of funny. But then when I pulled this spare tire out, as you can see, this is just a puddle of water. And I noticed also when the trunk is closed, you can see these, it's kind of, maybe it's hard to tell, but this gap right here, you can see how far off they are all the way up. It's got a big lip. And the trunk is closed all the way. And then the same over here. Yeah, it's pretty big over here. So I'll have to go back and look. I didn't pull the report on it. Didn't really matter. But I think this has definitely been crashed in the back. But good news is we got a spare. And we have a bunch of parts that were in the trunk. We have like I think this is like a little piece underneath the bumper. And then a fender well, or a fender liner, not fender well. And then the front grille. The front grille actually looks fairly decent. I did notice there's a clip right here, here, and here that's broke off in here. Yeah, you can see they're all the same over here. And they're missing on this side. But other than that, emblem's there. It looks good. A little scratched up, I think. Oh, no, it just rubs right off. It's just dirt. What about the bottom here? Yep, that's dirt too. Yeah, so maybe we can make that work. I don't know. With the tabs, these are super inexpensive. I think the grill was like this whole piece right here, even with a Nissan emblem. from what I saw, was like, I think $100 or something, like not even $100. So maybe just get a new one and be done with it. So, but yeah, got the spare out. We're gonna toss that on, and then we're gonna pop the hood, check all the fluids and all that, and start this thing, and make sure it even runs.
A few moments later.
All right, I guess time to hop in here, see if this thing actually runs. Let's hope so, because it said it ran on drive. See if any lights are on the dash here. It's probably a bunch. All right, let's see if it fires up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Something sounded weird there. I don't know what that was. Got a couple lights, brake, because the brake is on. See if that goes off. Ooh, we're rolling. I'll roll out the trailer. All right, brakes off. This is back, hatch is open, which left. Got a headlight system error. Low tire pressure, obviously. There's no tire there. Cool. Nothing crazy. Runs good. So we just got a TPS sensor light and just a random warning light. I'll have to look to see what that exactly is. Never seen so many little Ronnie's car wash. Got one on each oh crap handle, I guess you could say. And yeah. Needless to say, it smells fresh in here. All right, it's a little windy, but yeah, runs good. Sure, it sounds like a loud tick for the injectors. Every time I watch a video of like an engine running online, I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about. It just sounds like it's a lifter tap on video, because whatever videos do to audio, and in reality, it's just the injectors. I'm gonna let it run for a little while, make sure it doesn't overheat while I'm setting up the ramps and all that stuff. And if it doesn't overheat by the time I'm done with the ramps, we'll pull this thing off of here and probably put it in the driveway and wash this thing, because as you can see, it has a lot of days worth of salvage yard crush and run white stuff, dust, majigger all over it anyway. So, all right, let's get these ramps out, get this thing off here. All right, got the ramps down. For anyone wondering, you can see all the water that's coming out of the trunk. There was a little plug in there I kind of popped out, and it's just kind of pouring out at the incline it's at right now. But I got the ramps put out, still running fine, it's not overheating. We're gonna close this hood, back this thing off of here, and get it in the driveway. All right, so got everything cleaned up on the car, and it actually turned out fairly well. It's actually a super deep blue. Obviously, we couldn't quite tell because it was just covered in that like crush and run dust or whatever. So, but yeah, I cleaned this rim up because I wanted to see if I could figure out what was going on with it, if there was a hole in the back. And I don't know if the camera can pick that up. Yeah, it does a little bit, but yeah, she's pretty cracked. So, I actually probably gonna have to get all new 4 rims anyways. I noticed pretty quickly when I started washing this that somebody went on like a curb hopping fiasco thing, and they're all kind of jacked up. So a little more than I wanted to do, but not a big deal. So I think I mentioned this earlier. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, there you go. Well, right. Yeah, you can see right here, it got like dented in. And you can see, well, the hood's not closed all the way, but once it is, it overlaps the fender, and it's not supposed to overlap. It's supposed to kind of obviously be flush. So probably gonna have to get a new fender there as well. Obviously, the other side is pretty bad. Bumper, I'm hoping this headlight might be good. I can't really see around. Kind of smashed into it a little bit right here. I'm hoping this isn't cracked, but we'll see. So yeah, fender, hood, bumper, no sign of this headlight whatsoever. Hopefully there's not a headlight module in the back of these. Sometimes they are, and they can get a little pricey. So yeah, fender right here. Might be able to hit it with a hammer, throw some duct tape on it. She might be fine. So other than that, everything else looked good in the suspension area. Most of the stuff, can't really see, but most of the stuff is still here on the back side. So that's good. Front little crash bar, or whatever you want to call it, is good. No dings, dents in it, so it didn't really go that far in. I think it was hard to see this on the pictures of the auction block or whatever, so not a big deal. But I'll have to pull this out. I mean, they're not bad. I'll be able to sand them down and get those fixed and everything. But yeah, so probably door. At least the front door, you can see right here, it's pretty dinged in, so probably a front door at least. So pretty much all the body panels on the front, driver door. Other than that, the paint actually came out pretty good. There's a lot of little scratches here and there, and I gotta figure out this trunk. So you can see I got a puddle going in here again from after I washed this, so letting it dry out. Gotta figure obviously this out, what's going on here, and probably, I don't know if the water's coming in from here, I don't think so, but it's just probably not going all the way down in this latch. Like I said, I think this thing's been wrecked before. I have to pull all this out and kind of check. But other than that, there was one little, it's kind of hard to tell. Ooh, camera can kind of pick it up. Yeah, you can see right here. That's not a big deal, that one. We'll have to pull this out, fix that. See this lovely rim. Somebody hopped a lot of curbs with it. But yeah, other than that, I didn't clean the inside, but the inside was, oh, it's locked. So anyways, oh, and the windshield, unfortunately, I couldn't see this either because the windshield was super dirty. And there's a nice, like somebody threw a baseball at it almost. But so gotta get a new windshield as well. But overall, not a big deal, a lot of easy stuff. One thing I love the most is it is much, much easier to clean this little thing than it is that big turd over there. So it took like, I don't know, it's a couple of minutes for y'all because I just did a time lapse. Obviously, it's probably kind of boring watch somebody wash a vehicle. So you'll see like a minute or two maybe of a time lapse. It would be like you'd have to clear your schedule for the weekend to see me wash that thing. It's miserable. So anyways, first thing I'm gonna do is there is see if we can see it. There's like a plastic cover underneath, like a little belly pan or something. Looks like it kind of popped off and it's just kind of dragging. So I want to get up in there, try to get that off because I want to back this thing in the garage and start getting this thing tore down. So let's get to it. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. In the next video, you'll see we're pretty much gonna get this entire front end taken apart, get a little parts list going, order all the parts that we need to order, and hopefully there's no damage underneath any of this stuff. Everything seems to be pretty good. So, but yeah, got the car here, got it all cleaned up, you know, just gave it a quick little wash. I still got to clean the interior, but I'll probably do that last once, because I'm gonna be in and out, all that stuff. So engine seemed to be in good shape. Just kind of went up and down the road a little bit. Transmission was shifting, went into reverse, no problem. No weird noises, no loud bangs, nothing like that. No knocking from the engine. So, oh yeah. Ooh. Something sounded weird there. I don't know what that was. That's a good sign. The ultimate goal is obviously to pretty much rebuild this as cheap as possible, as anyone would do, really. I don't want to spend a ton of money on this car. It's not a dream car by any means, but it looked like a fun little project that wasn't crazy damaged. Obviously, I'm here in my garage, so I couldn't exactly do something that had some frame damage or anything like that. So hoping this obviously would be a super easy little project here, have a little fun with it, see if I can't take something that's nice and crushed, as you can see, and make it back to OEM. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Would y'all be interested in watching a little series on a little rebuild on a, you know, a cheap little car or whatever? I know it's a pretty saturated, you know, niche on YouTube, so there's a lot of people that do it, a lot of big names that do it on a daily basis or whatever. But I've been wanting to really take you know, a wrecked vehicle or anything at that matter and try to fix it for the longest time. Just never had the opportunity, and I think that opportunity kind of came. So we've been on a cheap little car, was able to win the bid, so here it is now. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Would y'all be interested in watching a little series on a car every now and then on a little rebuild like this? And as always, guys, hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't. Stay tuned to see what this thing looks like if we're able to get it rebuilt and back on the road and looking good and all that stuff. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and obviously stay tuned. Like I said, we got a bunch more videos coming on this car because we got the car here. So now we just got to rebuild it all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, if you did, hit that like button. So I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable.